There was a woman named Mama Sarah. She lived alone. No husband, no children, no relatives. Just her and her house on top of a hill. She didn't talk too much. She didn't visit people. She minded her own business. But one thing about her, she could cook. Not just cook, cook. Her food tasted like heaven and happiness mixed together. Every day, she brought her pot of food to the market, and guess what? People would rush her like it was free food day. She came late, her food was expensive, yet she sold her food faster than everybody. Other food sellers stayed there sweating from morning till night, trying to sell their food. But Mama Sarah, 3 hours, boom, sold out. She would now carry her empty pot and go home like a queen.
Now, in that same market, there were two siblings. Kachi, a boy who talks too much, and Ada, his younger sister, who always acts like FBI. Their parents also sold food. But customers would pass their mother's food stand and say, "Good afternoon. Sorry, Mama Sarah, is she here yet?" Ah, very painful. Sometimes Kachi and Ada would sneak and taste Mama Sarah's food, and they also agreed the food was too sweet. Sweet to the soul, sweet to the bone marrow. So one day, Ada looked at Kachi and said, "Something is going on. How can one pot of food finish like this every day? We need to find out." Kachi replied, "Yes, we must investigate. For family, for justice, for rice and stew." So they made a plan. They would follow Mama Sarah home.
The following day, Mama Sarah finished selling and started going home. No Okada, no bicycle, just legwork. The children followed her quietly from behind. They walked and walked and walked. At some point, Kachi was regretting his entire life decisions. "Ada, please let's go back. My legs are crying." Ada said, "No, stay strong. You are a man." Kachi said, "I am a child." But they continued. Soon, Mama Sarah started climbing a hill. A real hill, not the small one behind their school. A hill that made both of them question their future goals. Finally, they reached the top and saw her house. Small, quiet, very neat. Her kitchen was outside in a small little hut. They hid behind a tree. Mama Sarah placed her pot on the ground. Then she bowed to the pot. The children looked at each other. Did she just greet the pot? Then she washed the pot gently and said, "We will see again tomorrow by 7 a.m. And she went inside. Door closed. No sound. No singing. No cooking. Just silence. The kids said, "Nope." They ran back home with the speed of destiny. The next morning, they woke up before everyone. No brushing, no breakfast. They just ran to the hill again. They hid. Exactly 7 a.m., Mama Sarah came out with the pot. She placed it on the ground, closed. She stood in front of it and started murmuring. No fire, no stove, no wood, no smoke. Just her talking to the pot like, yes. After some minutes, she opened the pot. Boom! Hot steam attacked the sky. Food was fully ready. Fresh, hot, smelling like an angel just cooked it in heaven's kitchen. Kachi's mouth opened. Ada's eyes almost fell out. How? Mama Sarah closed the pot, carried it on her head, and went to the market. She did not see them. The children ran back home again, confused, afraid, hungry, traumatized. Later at the market, everyone was buying Mama Sarah's food as usual, laughing, eating, smiling. Meanwhile, Kachi and Ada just sat down looking like two people who saw a ghost. They kept quiet. They didn't tell their parents. They didn't tell anybody because now a big question was sitting in their minds. Should they tell someone what they saw? Or should they keep quiet and pretend nothing happened?